This might sound strange coming from a video person, but I love audio. I love podcasts. I listen to them myself. And if you do too, and especially if you know that your ideal clients and customers listen to podcasts, you may want to consider leveraging your video content and repurposing it to a podcast. Now, my favorite podcast platform is anchor.fm, and I come from a place where years ago I spent countless, not just hours, but weeks and months trying to learn how to create a podcast, and I did do it, but now we have tools like anchor.fm that make it a cinch to be able to create podcast episodes, so I highly, highly recommend it. That is what I'm going to be demonstrating in this week's video. I love using Camtasia to edit my projects on my desktop, and I'm using this fundraiser Nicole Noah video today as my example of how you would extract the audio from your video project to repurpose it on anchor.fm. At the very top of the screen, we see the export button. Click on export audio only, name your file and choose its location, and then click on export. This shouldn't take very long to export. Audio files typically don't take as long as video, so that's great. Now that part is done. We're going to walk over here to our anchor.fm screen. I have already chosen to start a new episode. I'm logged into my account, and it tells you here to upload your audio file. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go find it, and there it is right there. You can preview it if you want. That's the video that we want. We're opening it. So now this is going to upload, and while that's happening, let me explain what's happening over here on the left-hand side. A variety of different elements that you can add to your podcast episode. We have the recording function, so this is to record narration of you speaking into your microphone. Library to reuse previously uploaded audio. You can add songs from Spotify, since Spotify bought Anchor. We can also add messages. I love this feature. I don't use it as enough, but I really should use it more. You can share voice messages that you receive when you've shared this link with others. They can send you messages, and then you can add that into the production. And there are also transitions. So, for example, there's a 2-second little sound that you can use. So let's go back up to the record button, because this is the one I'm going to focus on for this example. Now the audio is uploaded. We can see the time. It's 2 minutes and 21 seconds long. If your audio won't make sense to the listener because you did a demonstration in your video that doesn't really translate well to audio only, you may want to do a recording at the beginning of your episode to explain that. And it could be short. So in this case, with the fundraiser example that we're using here, I could record something and just say, for example, let me think of something here. Are you ready to have some fun? It is time for a fundraiser. This is an audio version of the video that we've posted on our YouTube channel. We hope that you'll get lots out of this video today, and I'll see you on the other side. I don't know, I'm just making it up on the spot here, but you get the idea that you would record something. Now, if you didn't like this recording, what you could do is just wait for it to process, delete, and then re-record. I have a tendency to do that. I will re-record this several times until I'm happy with what I've heard. So this may take a little bit to process, but once it's finished, you will add this to your episode, and then you can move this to wherever you'd like within the project itself. The same goes for an extra. If you wanted to record something at the end, you could say, I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you want to watch the video version, please head over to our website and look under blog, and you'll see the videos there. Can't wait to see you on the next episode. I'm just making that up, but so you would wait for this to process, and the same thing, drag it into the project here, along with any of the other elements that you see fit. So you're really producing your podcast here. Now, one thing that you may want to consider, if the video portion has, let's say, reference to, if it's a YouTube video and you said at the end of the video, be sure to check out this next video on my YouTube channel, like something very specific that isn't going to make sense in the audio format, what you could do is go here and edit the audio. So you would go into the edit the audio. This is a little bit clunky, I found, and it's taken me a little bit to understand how best to do this. But let's say you discover that the audio needs to be cut at this point. You would identify the point at which you'd like to cut it, and then you're going to hit split. So now I can delete the back end of this and save the rest of the episode without the ending. So you could definitely do that if you felt like your audio wouldn't make sense to people based on the repurposing that you're doing. You want to leverage your video content on as many platforms as possible, including podcasts. And that's coming from a video person. I love audio. I listen to podcasts. I love Audible. I think it's a really great format to get your message out to more people. The next video you should watch right here on my channel are YouTube Shorts ideas for your business. I've got 10 of them right here.